a half-pound brain to develop into a full 3 pounds. It took that long. Man has learnt one thing extremely well, and that is how to maximize his gains and minimize losses. And I believe it is this evolutionary insight that can help us understand the paradox that we see. So, what are the rich trying to maximize? I believe, with an abundance of wealth on their side, they are busy maximizing choices. And what kind of choices they may be? Well, closets full of suits and shoes they may never wear, or mansions with art and wine cellars they may never walk by. Not only must the rich think about who should they marry and say, I do, but also the how-to of a prenuptial agreement. And of course, with all the money around, they have attracting relationship managers who confuse them where to invest and what kind of returns to get, especially if they are from HKUST. Which reminds me, with all the wealth that they have, they must also think about how to secure their wealth. And then I can tell you about the great kings and queens of Egypt, who were quite funny actually. They decided to secure their wealth by taking all of it with them into their next life. Yeah, so you find all the gold into their tombs. But from what I understand, they didn't succeed. Most of that gold was robbed by the poor, only to be sold back to the rich, and of course to be robbed or lost again. Choices tire the rich. And this is not where it ends, because after making the choice, the rich must think about, how did my choice fare when compared to my brother, friend? Yeah, my brother's new car looks better than mine, or is faster than mine. Yeah, my friend's investment banker got him an 80% return, and mine got only 40. Isn't that pathetic? Cheesy. Yeah? No satisfaction. Another thing is that they are so mentally impoverished that they are lost on the simple idea that less could be more. And why may that be? Well, of course, choice is sexy. Yeah? And the rich can afford it. But the paradox is that the rich believe that a lack of choices, others will perceive them to be poor. Yeah? That I think is the root cause of their problems. What others think and how they compare to others' perception. On the other hand, the poor may actually love better, eat better, and sleep better. I argue with the lack of choices, the poor have a better chance to be pleasantly surprised. So what am I trying to say? Are the poor mentally superior to the rich? What would you say? What would you say? Are the poor mentally superior to the rich? With my arguments or your own? Poor mentally superior. How about yourself? Can I have a show of hands? How many of you think the poor are mentally superior to the rich? Only one? Only one? Thank you. Thank you. I would say my personal take of it is no. Yeah? I think evolution has given the poor the same beautiful mind as that the rich. But evolution has trained both of them to maximize available choices. So what are the poor maximizing? They don't have wealth, so they're maximizing time. And how do they maximize time? By improving the social fabric in the neighborhood, spiritual pursuits, and family. Little wonder then that the poor have a larger family than the rich. So these are the things they invest their time in. They're maximizing this resource, time. Give the same poor man $1 million and in no time you'll find him leaving the sanctity of maximizing satisfaction and starting to maximize wealth. History is ripe with anecdotes of poor lottery winners who could not handle the flood of materialistic choices they must make and lost out. burned out. In conclusion today, my friends, what I'm here to say is the rich who are poor and the poor who are rich are so only because evolution has trained them to maximize available resources. Nature, the greatest game master, nature, in evolution has made sure that the rich who have everything are kept in check by the fear of being consumed by their own greed. And then she balances out that the poor who have nothing can step up and take pride in deriving satisfaction out of nothingness. Nature is keeping a balance. And of course, by only keeping things in balance, can nature sustain her most beautiful creation, you and me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Vikas, for the very profound speech worthy of a book.